Welcome to Retro Rewind, the show where we take a quick trip back through pop culture history. From classic toys and kids' movies, to TV shows, music, and moments from the 1970s through the 2000s. Bubble Ghost is one of those games that quietly lodges itself in your memory. Released in the late 1980s and best known on home computers like the Atari ST, Amiga and later the Game Boy, it stood out for doing something very different from most games of the time. There were no weapons, no enemies to defeat, and no frantic action. Instead, it asked for patience, precision, and a steady hand. You play a small, friendly ghost haunting an old house. Your goal is simple in theory: guide a fragile bubble safely through a series of rooms and obstacles. The twist is how you do it. You can't touch the bubble. Instead, you blow it gently by positioning the ghost and puffing air in the right direction. One wrong move and the bubble pops, sending you back to try again. Each room is a puzzle. Candles, fans, narrow corridors, and moving hazards all threaten the bubble's journey. Progress requires careful timing and planning, often inching the bubble forward bit by bit. It's slow, thoughtful gameplay, and that's exactly what makes Bubble Ghost so memorable. Visually, the game had a charming storybook feel. The haunted house setting was more cozy than scary, and the ghost itself was friendly and expressive rather than frightening. The music and the sound effects added to the calm, slightly eerie atmosphere without ever feeling stressful. At a time when many games focused on speed and reflexes, Bubble Ghost offers something calmer and more original. It rewarded patience over button smashing and felt almost meditative once you got into its rhythm. Today, Bubble Ghost is fondly remembered as a clever, creative puzzle game that proved you didn't need explosions or enemies to make something engaging. Sometimes, all you need is a ghost, a bubble, and a very careful breath. And that wraps up this episode of Retro Rewind. If this brought back some memories, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone who loves a bit of nostalgia. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next Rewind.